Continue now our team coverage with our Andy Cole. He's live tonight outside of the Colleton County Courthouse. And Andy, the defense is already talking about an appeal.
Yeah, the defense says the admission of other crimes evidence should have never been granted. They say that they are going to be working on an appeal as soon as they can.
10 days we'll be filing an appeal.
Alec Murdaugh's defense team is adamant about an appeal after a Colleton County jury found him guilty in the murder of his wife Maggie and son Paul.
The admission of all the financial crime evidence, and that was offered up, as evidence of motive, that because he was confronted about one financial transaction involving attorney's fees by the chief accountant of the law firm, and that was being offered as motive for why he would go home and kill his wife and son, which we thought was illogical and ludicrous.
Murdaugh's defense attorneys say the other crimes evidence was brought in for motive, but turned into character evidence, something they will appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court if necessary.
We think the appellate courts will take a strong look at that. We feel like that is a very solid ground for an appeal, and we're going to pursue that.
Should he take the stand?
The defense was also questioned about the decision to put Murdaugh on the stand.
We debated that. He always wanted to take the stand, but once that information was in, he had to take the stand to explain the kennel video, the lie, if you will. He had to, but he had no credibility. His credibility had been stripped away.
Friday morning, Murdaugh was given 2 consecutive life sentences in prison without the possibility of parole, a punishment locals say fits the crime.
These crimes were important because he needs to go to state prison with all of the people that he has sent there and that his father has sent there, and let him be with people who aren't at Club Fed.
I just feel like things went according to God's plan, and the people here in the county that really saw what actually had happened and did not fall prey to the influence.
And in many cases like this,
said today that they will be.
And in many cases like this, an appeal certainly is expected, and you're learning that it could take weeks.
That's absolutely right. Defense attorneys said that they are going to be filing an appeal as soon as they can, but they need the court transcripts to do so. And after a 6-week trial, that can certainly take some time. Greg?
Our Andy Cole reporting live outside of the Colleton County Courthouse with a defense decision.